at all left. Just Reavers, and now one Reaver goes down. Looks like 2 remaining. Dark Swarm Lurkers going to town here, and we could be seeing some raids now. Certainly now that Violet's contained, Great can go for some just a couple of units with a Dark Swarm, a couple of Lings, maybe an Ultra at each of those bases, and they'll go down really quickly, and that would be tremendous. Obviously, that would seal the game for Great. He really needs to do that, in fact, pretty soon, though, because Violet is picking up a lot of resources this way, too. Great max, though, 3-3. I think he's ahead still on his upgrades. There comes a big Ling attack. Still, though, no Dark Swarm, although it looks like the Ultras are going to get in using the drop. Oh, man, a nice drop there. No Dark Swarm, but that's okay, and doesn't look like there's any Shuttle there. Well, the Shuttle was there, but Violet has been too damaged by the glue sniffing to use it correctly, and there might be some Scourge waiting for him. So Violet going to lose probably 2 bases in a row here, and his natural, of course, was stripped of probes, so I think this might be it. Despite the fact that he's actually had, well, he had at one point a great economy. You know, he had the same number of bases, I think. Yeah, he had the same number of bases for you know, most of the game. 5 bases. I mean, he just, for some reason, he doesn't have good macro, and he's makes too many Archons. I mean, he's like in love with Archons. So, not very good. I think he should be in love with Reavers at this point. So this late game army is just so deadly for the Zerg player, especially when Protoss has no mobility. I mean, those cannons are useless against Darkswarm, obviously, and here comes the army that's going to crush that bottom right here. Violet's going to have absolutely no way of defending this with just 2 Reavers. I don't care how good his micro is. Those Reavers can be picked up a billion times, and yet that base is going to go down. Reavers might survive, but who cares? The buildings are all going to go, which includes, obviously, all the resource gathering there. So, yeah, huge number of units there. Probes getting in the action. Not going to be very successful, though. Reavers have gotten a lot of kills, but, you know. Alright, there comes the big counter from Violet. Can he get it done? Is he going to be able to do something? Well, actually, it looks like he might actually be able to defend here at this base. Nope. He's picking up his Reavers and using them elsewhere. So he is going to lose that bottom right. On the other hand, he is going right for the center. Man, I think that was a great freaking plague there. God. Actually, no, well, it caught mostly Archons. That's the problem when you catch Archons. You think it looks great because it's this big, bloody blue thing, but in reality, it does almost nothing to the Protoss. He doesn't care at all. I was just going to say, though, this is a great expansion to choose in the middle, actually. I think this is actually really good just to build up your creep colonies there, put up some Sunkens, and then stop the Protoss cold before you can get to any of your other bases, because this is sort of the center of attention. Oh, man, Scourge are going to end this game. It's over. Man, Violet just getting taken to town here in late-game Zergville. Basically, this is the late-game Zerg city here. Welcome to school, Violet. And Violet not playing the best Protoss versus Zerg in the end game here, not able to do much. Still sticking on, hanging on here, but you know he's not shown me that he can do anything in this game so far. And you know, I gotta say in the mid game he lost a couple of important chances just due to simply due to unit composition. I mean, he had no reason to go for that many Archons. He certainly had no reason to go for a Dark Archon. And that really cost him when he was, supposed to be attacking and putting pressure on. Instead, Great was expanding. So we're probably going to see the series even up here. And there comes a big Defiler Plague, probably. Or Dark Swarm. We'll see. Oh, it's a Plague. And that one actually caught a lot of Zealots, so that was nice. Oh, man, the Reaver doesn't even get him. There's the Dark Swarm. Probably going to be another one coming up. That one Reaver is just, hoping to somehow take care of everything. Not going to happen, though, buddy. Oh man, if he loses that Reaver, that'd just be like the end of his career there. Well, that's the only thing he's microing, but he doesn't. So he's trying to hold his natural, basically, and let's see, the Zerg has every other base on the map, potentially, and he plays better than you, too. So we're just waiting for the end here, the inevitable. Shield battery, not going to be good enough. And the Zerg probably, Great is just going to practice here. Basically, this is just practicing your late game micro. There's another Plague. So, not too good from the Protoss. Unable to defend himself. Oh, looks like he's finally going to get the Defiler. That's what he's been dreaming about. Here comes the big attack. Ultras do not care about a couple of Storm, nor do they care about a couple of Reavers. They don't care about your Archons. They just don't care. They're going to go in and just eat everything. well, it looks like, well, most of the Ultras are actually going down, so maybe I'm saying that too soon. But By Great should have reinforcements coming out fairly soon, and they're all 5-3 too. Maxed out Ultras. And By Great probably has about 6 gas right now, so that is not a good thing for the Protoss. The Reaver is, those 2 Reavers are pretty much the only things that are keeping Violet in the game. I think By Great might be well off just to build like 20 Mutalisks and just win it that way. Or Guardians or anything. Just scourge that thing somehow. Which is probably going to happen fairly soon. That thing's going to get scourged, in my prediction. Because, you know, what's his face is being way too cavalier with it. There is 4GG, who's not involved in KTF's glue sniffing circle. Not looking very happy about these guys. 4GG not in the lineup either, evidently. Always wonder what happened to 4GG on KTF, why he's not being used, and why instead, you know, not such great players are being used, or players who used to be great. Anyway, Great is being great though this game, no pun intended. There's Scourge chasing away the Shuttle, Violet, and unable to get it done this game. And now just basically hoping that somehow there is a huge blunder from By Great. But I've watched enough of By Great's games to pretty much be able to tell that he's not going to make a huge blunder. I mean, he's not going to make some kind of stupid attack that, you know, somehow gives Violet an opening. I don't even think that's possible, given how few units he has. I mean, all the units getting plagued yet again. Oh, the shuttle goes down. Oh! Humiliation there, man. Oh. Just embarrassing there. It's just ugly, ugly shuttle micro from Violet. Luckily, he's not Shuttle. Otherwise, I'd have some words to say about him. Let's see if he loses another shuttle from being retarded with it. I don't know how he lost that, but there's no way you should lose a speed shuttle like that to 2 Scourge when you have... Oh man, he loses again. It was so embarrassing. Just humiliation, man. Humiliation at this point. And we're going to see just units build up here. And really, I don't know what Violet's thinking at this point. Oh, hatchery being placed. Offensive hatchery coming from By Great. He could sunken his way in if he wants, and he wants to. I mean, this is also partially a little bit of a you're dead kind of move. Oh, man, great swarm. Great plague again on the shuttle. 1 Ultra going in for no reason also. I mean, right now, I think a tech switch would be good, actually, from Queen. Man, maybe that's his tech switch. I was thinking of something like that. Or a drop, or Mutalisks, or Guardians, whatever you want, just to break the stalemate. Looks like, finally, we're going to see Violet venture out here. Can he manage to do it? I got to think no at this point, unless By Great's made some real mistakes. Good storm, but it doesn't look like there's quite enough. Queen, oh, with an ensnare even. Some Scourge finally landing. Oh, there's so many units for By Great still. I think By Great might just be teasing here, or maybe he's just not bothering. He's just falling asleep here. He really should send all of his units. All right, now he is sending all of his units. There comes all the units. There's no shuttle to protect those Reavers, which is going to be the end of the game here. Yeah, GG. GG coming from Violet. Fast, well, not a fast GG, but, you know, at least at the end, he didn't drag it on any longer after he realized that he was going to just get further humiliated with queens and offensive sunkens and all sorts of stuff like that. By Great, of course, offensive sunken his way to beat Bisu on Medusa, I just remembered. So that was quite incredible. If you guys don't remember, go find By Great versus Bisu on my accounts. Bisu puts you know, tries to... he gets contained by Great rather, and By Great puts up offensive hatcheries with sunkens, and Bisu cannot leave his base the entire game. It is a beautiful game. Go check it out. Anyway, By Great winning a game pretty comfortably, which brings us to the ace match, which of course is the game I did with Klazart. So unfortunately, I didn't know the results of this game beforehand, but you know, I knew which team would win at least. But anyway, you guys should all check it out. It is Flash versus Firebat Hero, and it is a spectacular Terran versus Terran game. You can check it out on the Violet Tech account. So thank you guys all for watching. If you want to, write any messages to me, do send me an email, cholerasc@hotmail.com. And if you would like to make any donations to the cause, you can also send me PayPal through that same email address. But anyway, enough of that. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next cast. GG's.